Today, we're taking a look at our last car in Toys South Carolina pack. We've gone through pretty much all the cars. There are a couple variations of the 2011 Crown Vic we did on the first day, but today is the 2014 Dodge Charger. So if you missed the other episodes, this pack is based off of Williamsburg County, South Carolina. All blue light setup. I don't know if anyone's actually correctly guessed the light bar. So if you have some, guesses, some ideas what it might be, let me know. But before we take a further look at this, I just wanted to fit this into the stream, these two vehicles back here. So Trent MU, he's a LSPDFR mod creator as well as a YouTuber. He sent me these two cars that are utility trucks with ELS capabilities. So I want to take a look at these on stream before we began the patrol because I just thought they were so cool. Now these cars are also in beta. They haven't been released yet to the public. He says he has a little bit of fine tuning to do, but I just thought they were too cool not to show off here. Got a caution light bar that just goes across. Here's the interior of the vehicle. It's a work truck. I think it's a Chevy Express van, maybe like a 3500. Plenty of cones in the back. It's just beautiful. And then we also have this Silverado over here. Also has a light bar on the back. They replaced utility 2 and 3, I believe. Pretty cool stuff. So let me turn these off and we'll get back into the Charger. Get a close-up view of the light bar. I will do that, Tony. The hands, I noticed the hands opening is a little weird, but he like goes behind his back. Here's that light bar. Big props to anyone who can guess what light bar this is. It's some type of something code 3. I think it's a code 3 light bar. Let's take a look at the interior of the 2014 Charger. Another item Trent shared with me is a mod called Sticky Tires. And look at the tires. No hands. Tires are stuck in their position. There's a little bit of glitchiness when you get in and out of the vehicles, but overall it keeps the tire position stuck. And we mentioned that yesterday about sticking the tires to a certain direction in case you are hit on a traffic stop, you're able to go ahead and just move out into traffic instead of hitting the person in front of you. All right, so let's go ahead and get to this. Let's get our body armor out of the trunk. I think we'll stick to a lot of traffic today for some more variation. We're going to be in Sandy Shores in that area today. Like the wallpaper on the laptop, Bobby? Yeah, it is pretty cool. I like little Easter eggs some people put into their mods. Alright, dispatch Lincoln 18, show me 10-8. We'll see what we can find today. That was pretty bad. I don't know what was causing those crashes. And yeah, that's going to be the first traffic stop. Getting rear-ended like that. Let's get a plate check first before we pull them over. Then we'll proceed from there. Dispatch Lincoln 18, I need a 1028 on a plate. It's going to be 27 Sam Zebra 942.
Sam Zebra 942. No entries on file.
Okay, no entries on file. Let's go ahead and pull them over. All right, sir, I need you to pull your vehicle over. You're going to go about, what is that, 500 feet ahead. Pull over to the side of the road, please. Need a little intercom system or something so we can talk to the driver. Dispatch Lincoln 18. We're going to be out on a traffic stop off West Joshua Road. Let's go ahead and make contact with the driver. I think we can question them if they hit us about possibly why they hit us. We'll see. How you doing today, sir? So Tony, he's been giving us some good tips about approaching traffic stops. He told me to come right to about this section of the car. I guess so basically so you can get a diagonal look. You can be looking at the hands at all time, and also if the driver were to pull out a weapon, basically he would have to turn around, cross over his body, and you'd have some time to react. How you doing today, sir? I'm Deputy. I think I'm gonna start calling myself just by my first name because Deputy First 30 Minutes sounds a little funny. Let's just say I'm Deputy Sheriff's Deputy Carson with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Pulled you over today for running into the back of my patrol vehicle at a stop sign. Okay, no questions related to the accident. So we're gonna go ahead, request his information, driver's license, proof of insurance, registration, all that good stuff. And we're coming back with a Brad Collins. All right, Mr. Collins, you hang tight. Just sit in the car, stay there, and I'll be right back with you. All right, we're going to look up his information there. Greenville County? I don't think I've seen Greenville County being made yet, but that would be a good county. Can't wait for Tennessee cars. There might be some Tennessee cars. I feel like I've seen a couple of those. So let's go ahead, look them up. AI drivers are terrible. I absolutely agree. Brad Collins, valid license, not wanted, stopped 4 times in the prior 12 months. I didn't notice like an odor of alcohol. The old police radio, I think it would tell you little hints like you notice the smell of alcohol, smell of marijuana. It was kind of cool, but that hasn't been updated in quite some time. So what we're gonna do, I think we're just gonna question him, see if he gives us any positives about drinking or not. If he does, we'll breathalyze. If he doesn't, we'll just come back to the car and fill out his paperwork and get him on his way. All right, Brad. Since you ran into me, have you been drinking at all today? Any drinks in the past couple hours? All right, he's a funny guy. Yep, stay hydrated. Have you done any drugs recently? Okay, that's a little concerning. He seems to be kind of the joking mood, talking about his vision. I think he's fine. I don't notice any smells or anything, so we're just gonna cut him a citation. All right, Brad, you look to be sober to me. I'm just gonna fill out your citation for hitting me, and then you will be on your way, okay? Just hang tight. Did I do acting in school? No. Honestly, I need to really work on my role playing some. But, you know, I guess you just keep trying. You watch other people who are good at it. I think that helps a lot. Okay, so let's create that traffic citation. What color is a fugitive, guys? Was it black? I'll change it if chat corrects me. It's going to be operation at fault in an accident. Vehicle rear-ended me at stop sign. Tony, is that your guess? Honestly, I don't even know what the light bar model is. Dark gray, black. We'll go with black. Finish that. Let's go ahead and give him that ticket. Let's see if this prompts us with a money amount. I've been having problems with getting the money to show up. There we go. $5,000. Whew, that doesn't seem correct, but we'll write them the citation. All right, this is not a mission of guilt. It's a traffic citation. You have your court date here, or you can pay the fine and get rid of the ticket. All right, I'm going to go back to the vehicle. Don't leave the scene until I do so, and you have a good day, sir. I'll have to ask Toy what the model is. All right, he's free to go. Dispatch Lincoln 18, 10-8. There's also a stop sign on the other side. Both of those cars didn't come to complete stop. They never come to complete stop when they... All right, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this truck. He just went right across. Didn't even hesitate. At least the people turning slowed down a little bit to turn. This is going to be interesting. He's got a trailer on a big old trailer, so I'm going to try to get up next to him and pull him over. Can't really get a view on the plate quite yet. Dispatch Lincoln 18, show me out on a traffic stop. Stand by for a plate check. Dispatch, it's going to be a 1028 on a Squallow, plate number 82 Henry George Union 445.
License plate 82 Henry George
No
Union
flags.
445.
Is that the boat? Is the boat the Squallow? Let's get this guy pulled over a little better. We're out in the middle of traffic right now. Sir, pull over your vehicle to the right, okay? There's an empty parking lot straight ahead to your right. I think that's a parking lot, kind of. All right, let's try to get a plate check on the actual truck. There we go, Sadler. Dispatch, we need a 1028 on a Sadler, plate number 67 Charles Edward 676.
67 Charles Edward
License expired.
676. A traffic violation. Officers to use caution.
All right, sounds good. Let's just back up here. We're gonna approach on the driver's side. Yeah, I don't like North Carolina Highway Patrol after the ticket. You got that right, man. There's certain like areas that are, you know, more or less speed traps. Even though I was speeding, but that's not the point. How you doing today, sir? I'm Deputy Carson with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Pulled you over today for blowing the stop sign across Panorama Drive. You just cut across that street. You didn't even slow down. You got this huge trailer. It's really unsafe. Can I go ahead see your license, insurance, registration? Kevin Rojas. All right, Kevin, you hang tight. Be right back with you. Stay in the vehicle, okay? It's a nice boat, though. Karma, Lucario, you're waiting on to take your driving lessons. I remember doing that. South Carolina, I think we had to do like, I don't know, it was an X amount of hours of driving with an instructor. It might have been 8. I don't remember the number, but I think they changed it shortly after when you could get your permit the youngest age after I went through it. But he's got an expired license. That's confirmed. That's going to be an issue. He's been cooperative, so I think we'll cut him on, I guess expired license would be the worst offense. Cut him on going through the stop sign. Let's write him for 1. All right, yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. Well, actually, I want to ask him real quick if he knew about his expired license. See if he's got a good excuse. Most of the time, people don't. Sir, your records indicate your license has expired. Are you aware of that? Oops, sorry, I thought I'd done it last week. No, sir, it's still reading expired. So I'm going to write you a citation for that. However, I'm going to cut the going through the stop sign and just give you one citation. You've been very cooperative with me. So just hang on for a little bit more, and I'll get you out of here as soon as possible. All right, let's just write that citation, and we will get them out of here. I'm not seeing the dirty white bar glitch with this car, so that's a good thing. So let's write this officer hot stuff login. I love that. You can change it, but that login is just so funny. Okay. Traffic citation. Sadler. I think it was like a gray color. It's going to be a truck. It's going to be a documentation. Expired license. There we go. Okay. Driver has expired license. All right, finish that, and we'll give him his citation, and he will be clear to go. All right, sir, here's your citation. It's for $260. You just need to sign this paperwork. It's not an admission of guilt. Here's your court date. If you pay the fine, the ticket will go away, all right? Get back in my vehicle, and you're free to go. Yeah, he shouldn't be. That's why he's getting the ticket. Let's watch him pull back into traffic here. Oh, good job. I'm actually been pretty impressed with how AI is pulling back into traffic lately. Half the time they pull out in front of somebody, but lately they've been actually making sure it's clear before they just pull in the middle of the road. Dispatch Lincoln 18 will be 10-8. Alright, he's just pulling out. Looks like he's parking. That's fine. I'm not gonna hassle him over the plate. Let's head towards Stab City. Let's see if anything's going on over there. Oh, it sounds like we got a pursuit here. Dispatch Lincoln 18, show me in that pursuit westbound on West Joshua Road. I'm gonna let this other officer take primary. Oh, we got two individuals trying to flee.
Damn it! Nowhere to go.
Shots are being fired.
You maggot!
On the ground. Boone County Sheriff's Office on the ground. It looks like he might be injured.
Whatever the hell you're doing!
He's running with his hands up. What the heck? All right, he's getting tased. I'm gonna tase you if you don't stop. If you don't, all right, he's getting tased. All right, I said freeze. Okay. Are you gonna comply with me? Get on the ground, nice and easy. Okay. Looks like he's starting to comply now. That taser shocked some sense into him. Joe Franklin. Dispatch Lincoln 18. We've got one in custody, a Joe Franklin. We're going to request information about him here shortly. He did look like he was limping a little bit. Their vehicle was in that accident, so he could have been injured. All Alright, sir. I'm going to search you, pat you down for weapons, drugs. Okay, please don't hit the car. A machete. The heck? Got a machete on him. Alright, dispatch Lincoln 18. I need a 27 and 29 on Joe Franklin, born 9/28/1950. And he's coming back with warrants, so this was a pretty good catch. He was wanted. Not sure where he was wanted out of. Could be Blaine County, could be Los Santos wants him. But he's got an active warrant. So we are going to go ahead, update, dispatch Lincoln 18. We're going to be headed to drop one off at Sandy Shores Station. We just drop them off, and then we'll head back towards Stab City. We just happened to come across that pursuit. So I noticed no clipping here. Well, there's a little clipping. The guy's got a hat on the back. Come on. About ran us off the road. Top of his ball cap looks like it's clipping through a little bit. Dispatch Lincoln 18. I'm at the station now. I need officer to come outside and bring our suspect in. Go ahead into booking. That is a dirty car. All right. Now we're going to try to head back to Stab City. Nice thing when you drop them off, the station gives you a car wash. Look at that nice and shiny Charger. All right, there we go. Ran the stop. Is that another pursuit out here? Sure is. We'll let him take care of that one. All right. Is that shots fired? I got the LSPD unit over here. All right. Well, we're not getting called into that one, so we'll disregard. Let's get a plate check. Dispatch Lincoln 18 requesting a 1028 on a plate. It's going to be 85 Sam Zebra Edward 640.
Target vehicle license plate 85 Sam
No
Zebra
flags.
Edward 640.
All right, we're going to pull them over. And they're fleeing. Dispatch Lincoln 18, show me in pursuit of that vehicle. What was it, a picador? Picador. Silver in color, headed northbound on East Joshua Road, occupied 2 times. Fleeing a traffic stop. They gotta have something in that car. There's crossing traffic. This is so dangerous. I hate when people just blow across that. We're eastbound Union Road now. Can we get assistance?
Attention all units. Backup needed on Union Road.
Speed is approximately 60 to 70 miles per hour. Man, this guy is booking. He's going to cross the interstate again. This is a great way to get hit. I am going to request to pit. See if that's granted. Oh, they're going off the road. We are clear to perform a pit.
Into position.
They're in the bush. Lost visual. They're cutting back around. Eastbound Union Road, 1050'd into a sign. Where are they going? This is desperate mode now. They are completely off-road. Caught a little bit of air. I think they're caught up on some tractor equipment. They're bailing. We got a male suspect bailing southbound.
Respond code 3.
I don't see any weapons on them. Where did that one guy go? I think they're both headed this way.
I'll kill you.
Oh, he's still running. Got one of them. Other guy's running still. He's in a tank top. I'm pretty sure that's him. Man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch him. Some of these people are Olympic running all-stars. Gold medalists over here. Really, the only way to catch them is if they trip up or they get hit by a car. Something to slow down. But the way he's running... Oh, let me get that car. Perfect spawn. Come on. Oh, the car's not starting. You're kidding me. Car's dead. And I'm frozen. What is going on there? Okay. He's gone. I bet the game despawned him completely. Let's check though, see if we can get a visual on him. He ran into the brush, man. The blips, sometimes like the passenger of the car won't get blipped, I've noticed. He's gone, man. I don't see him at all. He must have not given me the key. Got out of the car without giving me the key. Alright. Dispatch, Lincoln 18. MB code 4 on that pursuit. We lost the passenger. Last known location was southbound CV Road in that area. It was a white male tank top and wearing shorts. He's probably still going to be running.
Attention all units.
Oh,
Citizens
we're getting a
reporting
call.
Suspicious activity in Sandy Shores. Respond code 2.
Go to the scene and speak with the 911 caller. Dispatch Lincoln 18, copy that. Should be 1076. Let me get rid of this one marker. Code 2. Let's look up this information real quick. I think we're going to get some further details in our computer. Member of the public has called 911 from near the ATM at Sandy Shores Medical Center. Reporting party states that they've noticed an individual in suspicious behavior near the ATM. So this is kind of even in real life been an issue. There's been, at least in my area, a rise of these things that go on top of credit card scanners. And they look like, you know, your scanners at a gas station, at a bank ATM. But what they do is you put your card in and transmits information to somebody, I think via Bluetooth. And then sometimes they'll even have a little camera there to see your PIN. It's like, it's pretty scary stuff, and they can steal your information just like that, and you think you're just going to the ATM. So we're going to see what's going on here. I'm not even going to turn on the lights. We're so close. I don't want to spook somebody. We need to witness a crime happening. So apparently, I didn't even know there's an ATM by the medical center. Identify the witness, speak with them. Okay. I think the witness is going to be over here to our right. Standing over here near the bushes. Okay. Dispatch Lincoln 18. I'm 1023. I'm going to make contact with the 911 caller. Okay. Ma'am, what's going on? What did you see? It's that woman over there by the ATM. Okay, there is an ATM over there. Okay, what's going on with this woman? She's been lurking there for a few minutes, watching everyone use the ATM and playing with her phone. Okay. Can you describe what this suspect looks like? Black female with a baseball cap, wearing a dark jacket, cargo pants.
Target is a black female.
Have you seen a weapon of any type suspect's holding?
Jacket,
no weapon.
Pants.
See the suspect approach anyone? No, I haven't seen her actually go up to anyone. Okay. Let's take that statement. Okay, statement's been taken. Just gonna write her down information. Okay, I'm gonna go make contact. I think it's this woman right over here. Apparently, she called 911 because she's been hanging out around this area for quite some time. So we'll make contact with her, see what's going on. How you doing today, ma'am? How are you? I'm Deputy Carson with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Do you have any business in this area? Nothing? I'm not doing anything wrong. Do you have anything illegal in your possession? I don't have anything illegal. Will you consent to a search? No, you cannot do that. Do you have anything illegal in your possession? Do we already ask that? No, nothing illegal. Okay, she says she's not doing anything illegal, says she doesn't have anything, or she doesn't consent to a search. Let's get some ID here. Let's run her information. Okay, we've got an Alice Cage. Dispatch Lincoln 18, we need a 27 or 1027, 1029 on an Alice Cage. Sporting gang colors. License is valid, no active warrants. Alright, what should we do? Check the ATM? We can do that. Alright, just hang tight here. Be right back with you. We'll see if the ATM looks like it's been tampered with. I didn't, besides her just standing in the area, I don't think we really have any information to go any further. ATM seems to be working. Oh man, I spent $2,300 at the clothes store. ATM looks fine. What do you guys think? I don't notice anything. I'm trying to see if we even notice any evidence on the ground. Sometimes we can collect a little bit of evidence. Wait for probable cause to stop her van. Okay, we can do that. Let's go ahead. We'll ask her to leave the area. And then we can do that. See if she commits any traffic violations. Okay. All right, ma'am. This is a strict no loitering area, and you've been here for quite some time. I've got reports of that. So I'm going to ask you to leave the area, okay?
Later.
If you don't leave the area, you will be arrested. Is she in the van? Yeah, she's getting off in the... Oh no, go back to the car. She's moving too quick. Gonna lose her. I think she took a left. Okay, this is her van right up ahead. If she blows the stop sign, we could get her. Don't tell me she's stopping at the stop sign. What? Okay, I don't consider that a stop. Let's get that plate check. Dispatch Lincoln 18 requesting a 1028 for the plate 75 Sam David Jacob 469.
Suspect's license plate
That's Alice. No registration, no insurance. Let's go ahead and pull her over.
A traffic violation. A traffic violation. Officers to use caution.
All right, ma'am. You want to pull over your vehicle to the right. There's some empty area in the dirt. Just be careful of any other cars. Oh gosh. Woo. That was close. Yeah, I think the green is a gang color in GTA 5. That's her. It's starting to rain a little bit. Hey, I recognize you. I pulled you over today, ma'am, because you ran a stop sign back there. You made a left-hand turn, didn't come to a complete stop at the stop sign. Does this vehicle have valid registration, ma'am? It's just a massive paperwork exercise. Alright, do you have insurance? I don't need insurance as my driving is safe. Is that enough to actually arrest them? Like, Tony, I know in where you were law enforcement, you told us you could arrest basically like for any traffic stop. Let's go ahead. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, in your state. We're going to we're gonna ask. Let's see if she'll just let's see if we're given permission to search her vehicle. Alright, ma'am. Do I have permission to search your vehicle? She's still saying the same thing. All right, we're given permission. Okay, we're gonna detain you for our safety since I'm the only officer here. So I'm gonna place you in cuffs. You're not under arrest. There's a way to do it. There we go. There we go. Just gonna place you in cuffs, and I'm gonna search you. Just pat you down. Make sure you don't have any weapons on you. Nothing of interest. Okay, nothing in there. We're gonna search the vehicle now. They have to be under arrest for a lawful search. Well, she gave us consent to search the vehicle. And we got some lock-picking tools. I feel like that's enough evidence based off the witness statement and the fact that she had lock-picking tools to, I don't know, to make a charge. So let's go ahead and inform her. Alice, you're going to be placed under arrest for conspiracy to rob an ATM in the area. We found lock-picking tools in your vehicle. So I'm gonna have an officer come transport you to jail, okay? That's the best I could do. Okay, we'll get this thing towed off.
Roger.
Needs to be impounded. Officers should be out here. What is going on right here? Let me get back in the car, man. It's rain. Don't hit the officer. That's going to cause a not good situation. Okay. We're still waiting on the officer to get here to pick her up. I think it's that Tahoe that's just chilling in the background. And another unattended police car. This AI. Look at the Tahoe. He's just in the middle of the road. Well, guys, we've been streaming a little over an hour. I think that's going to conclude the stream. Thank you, everyone, for coming, hanging out with me. And I'll see you guys on the next stream.